Hello there everybody, this is Fran Carl from Polish Your Pitch, www.franciscarl.com.au, and I have the greatest pleasure of introducing my dear friend and colleague Christine Young from Guys and Dolls Review Community Theatre Company. Christine's been involved in community theatre for 25 years or so.
Yes.
And I in fact had the pleasure of being part of one of the productions most recently that Guys and Dolls did, which was Come Swing With Us, Me. And I got to sing and it was fabulous, had a great time. So what I'd like to talk to Christine today about is, as you have noticed with my other videos, I consider public speaking as some form of performance. And Christine's expertise and long experience in helping people deliver a performance, and that was in a specific venue, obviously, and in a specific part of the sector. I'm just asking her to check in with us as to the things that she's seen, the people that she has seen being very frightened, and how they've come to be in the footlights and actually delivering a performance. So, over to you, Christine.
Okay, Miss Fran. Miss Fran was in the production of Come Swing With Us and she sang her heart out, had a great time, had a ball, became friends with all the other cast members and the crew and everything, and for her, I guess it was an experience of more friendships and camaraderie. So Guys and Dolls is about community theatre.
Yes, yes.
So basically we fundraise for charities, which is most important to us, and we also we get people together as a group, and all different age groups. So it can be younger people, it can be older people, but for social isolation it brings people together.
Exactly,
and also to be able to sing and use their talents up on stage, and basically just get together and rehearse for about 3 months.
Yeah, I found that the most empowering and challenging, but also empowering in that these were a group of strangers until we started singing together, until we started performing together and producing great music and producing some fun scenes. It was a really powerful way to step out of the social isolation. It was great, absolutely great.
Yeah, and when you first start, it's like, I wonder where this is going. But
yes.
every week there's something different that happens.
Yep.
And also something different that you may learn too.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
your vocal cords, with your acting. And you see people blossom, their confidence.
That's the thing, yes.
And really, in front of your family and friends when it comes to a show night.
Yes, exactly.
It's a great experience to have. It's exhilarating, it's exciting. You can have the nerves on stage, but then, once that curtain opens, it's just fine.
Yes, you're on and you're with a group of people, and the idea, I suppose, is the end point being what is the performance about. And in any form of performance, whether it's public speaking or in community theatre or anything, getting to the point where you have confidence to say, I'm going to deliver something good, I'm going to deliver something fun, or depending, not everything that you're going to speak about in public is going to be good or fun, but being able to step into that sense of confidence and that sense of, I know what I'm doing, I have something to say.
Exactly.
Yes.
And there's also the choreography too. If you're a dancer, there's scope there to learn a lot more, as in tap, jazz. So you learn a lot. And also with your acting. So
as Christine well knows, I'm not a dancer. I move my feet a bit, but I'm not a dancer. However,
we tried.
we did try.
Yes.
However, as part of that, I was stretched and given things to do that I'd never done before, and the whole sense of being part of a group, being part of the company, getting to a point of presenting something that was enjoyable and that was of quality for your audience, it doesn't matter what you're actually doing, whether it's speaking at a report, delivering a report at work, or whether it's performing on stage. It is that question of what do I need to do to get to that point.
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yes, yeah, definitely. With the rehearsals, go over things time and time again, and then add a bit more every week, and you see the cast basically bring it together themselves.
Yeah.
It's not me, it's the cast. The cast bring it together themselves.
But we need the steady hand on the tiller, Christine.
Yeah.
Steady hand on the tiller.
Well, it's basically just guidance and showing you,
Yes.
the fundamentals.
Yes.
Like there's always a stage manager, there's always lighting crew, there's always sound crew, just to let you know exactly how to go about things and what's going to happen on the night of the shows.
Of the shows, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you might feel a bit lost. Yeah,
True.
or nervous. So.
And you see, I still see that all of those things, the sound and the lighting and all that sort of stuff, in any performance, there is some element of that. You may not have a sound crew that's helping you deliver your speech, but you do have your voice, and you do have the responsibility, as far as I'm concerned, to check that where you're going to be giving your performance, whatever that is, that the sound is okay, and that people can see you, and that you are standing straight, and that you are delivering. So all of those to me are elements of delivering a piece of public speaking. And if it happens to be dancing and singing at the same time, well, okay.
Yeah, why not?
So I think that's really important.
Yes,
that
it
people
is very
see that.
important.
Yeah.
And also the costuming comes into it as well.
Oh yes, and that's Christine's love.
Yeah,
I know.
I love doing the costuming. But the thing is, you've got to feel nice. You've got to feel right, and not having to wear something really dowdy like an old tablecloth style dress or whatever.
Yes.
Something that you feel comfortable.
That's right. I
And,
loved my sequins, I tell you.
Yeah, your sequin tops are a hit. Basically I've been doing this for 25 years. I started on stage, and then went to doing a bit of choreography, and then as co-producer, and now as executive producer in a company that is owned by myself and my husband Andy. And we have seen some phenomenal performances from people that you would just never know. Like they could be like sitting next to you and at the coffee cup, whatever, and you really don't know. The confidence is just astounding.
Yeah.
And the people who don't have the confidence and come along and work with us, well, certainly, it shows.
Yeah. And I mean, that must be part of the rewarding thing of being involved in community theatre.
Very rewarding, yes.
That a whole bunch of us amateurs get together, and under the guidance of Christine and Andy and the stage crew and all of those people, we get to be something that we've never been before. We get to be somebody that we've never been before. And that to me is just so exciting. And for those people who are fearful, whether it's for performance or whether it's for any sort of public speaking, there are ways that those fears and that sort of feeling of panic can be addressed.
Yeah, well, when you're on stage, you can be someone else.
Yes, absolutely.
It's okay,
That's right.
And no one really, it doesn't make a difference to anyone else or yourself.
No.
You can just be someone else.
Yeah.
So it's...
that's the wonderful thing. That's the wonderful thing.
Yeah, it is. And also with the fundraising, that's really important to Guys and Dolls Review, because we really are a non-for-profit.
Yes.
So basically we give away a lot of money to charities like the
Seroptimus, yes.
Which you're involved with.
That's right.
And also Daniel Morgan Red Rose Foundation and the Cancer Council.
Yeah.
Just recently.
So and I wanted to be able to acknowledge that very clearly, is that Guys and Dolls, as a community theatre company, have a very strong sense of social justice, and the people that they assist within the company is only part of the picture. That they, as Christine has just mentioned, many of the charities that funds that they actively raise funds for are making a difference in people's lives.
Definitely.
People who are at a disadvantage, and that's really, really important. In terms of community theatre, there's two parts to it. There's benefits all the way around. So I'm very, very pleased to be to have met Christine and become part of the family in community theatre. And I encourage every single one of you to consider how it is that you can address. One thing is to address the fears that you might have about performing in public. Maybe community theatre might be the answer for you. And Christine and Andy's company is Guys and Dolls Review. It's been around for a very long time. Please check it out. And that's on the peninsula. And if you happen to be watching from lower Wisconsin in the United States, well, check out your local community theatre. I mean, Christine would be very happy to have you, but it's a bit far for rehearsals, isn't it?
Just a little.
So, look, I thank you very much, Christine, for spending this time with me at this lovely spot in Mango Hill. It's a bit hot now. We have to do this quickly because the sun's going to come down and get right in the face. I just wanted to say thank you and acknowledge Christine's work over the last 25 years and the joy that I've had in working with her and the company. And I'd like you to think about the words that she has said about what it means when you start to become part of this company, a company like Guys and Dolls. So, it's Fran Carl here from Polished Pitch, Christine Young from Guys and Dolls Review. I got that right before. Signing off and saying, when I get the handle on it, I will have all of these things listed underneath in the video as make connections with Christine, make connections with me. And I'll do a summary of what we've talked about as well in the description when I work out how to do that. So thank you very much. And we'll sign off.
Fran.
You're welcome.
Yes,
You're welcome.
Get on to polish your pitch.
Exactly. Talk to you very soon. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.